Welcome back to the end game of Endless Chimps mode. Technically it's endless, but we're pretty close to the end considering we currently have 80 to 90% of artifacts in the game. 60 to 70% legendary, so again, I think half a dozen more stages, and we will have full completion. Here's also our updated party that we're gonna keep switching around. There's still a lot of towers that I think would be interesting to see with the OP artifacts. So the shortest path through stage 17 is through the left side here. 6 encounters, no games to play, and 2 legendaries to pick up. So sadly our opening rest tile has not really any monkeys I want to pick up. I think we just mentioned a 203 druid. I don't think the $500 cost will hurt. In fact, I keep forgetting to buy lightning on the druid. So why not? Because we can, let me drop a cave monkey to see what it does at this stage of the game. With buffs. Wow, it inherits no buffs. That is honestly the saddest thing ever, because it doesn't count as a category. So it doesn't get any of the primary, military, magic, or support. So just a heads up, guys. Good for early game, maybe, but later stages, yeah, I don't know. Cave sucks early and late. You know, I wouldn't say that. I actually found the cave to be a little bit clutch, maybe, in some stage 1s. But that's just me. Okay, the chain lightning looks pretty funky on the druid. Why is it? Oh, right, it follows my mouse. Ah, that's cool. I've never had the ability to do this before. Control my lightning arcs. Epic. I can even put it through a wall if I wanted to. Now, I think it's still worth picking up rares from the shop, because those are going to be upgraded with legendary rest tiles. But all comments again, see ya. We're going to skip the next tile here. Nice, it's Dark Dungeons. And then we're just going to heal up over there. And you know what? I think we just save time and skip again. Skip the next 2, but take the legendary tile, of course. Again, only fairly dangerous, because this means I gotta beat the next one without dying. Or it's all ogre. It's all ogre. Okay, stream bed. We should be alright. And add another to our collection. Which one? Or I could pick a Ray of Doom, but I think I saw that already. It's kind of mid. I think I'll probably just pick the biggest beacon. I don't know if I want to keep a village, though. I feel like there's not really much to see in the village, other than, I don't know. Let's heal, though. Maybe expertise, but that's so far away. We can probably get that in insta, yeah. No, don't need you. And check the shop. There should be a legendary for sale. I should have enough tokens. Oh, 3 I can buy. Okay, here's a smart idea. Because I'm low currently on tokens, let me exchange the 3 cost ones. Now, can I add more than 5? It looks like this menu may not go that. Oh, it does. Nice. So we're gonna sacrifice all of our 3s. Maybe 6s if I'm feeling bold. But we want to add... let's add Confuddling Spelling. And if I want the Banana Peel, can I scrounge up 16 tokens somewhere? I'm 1 token short, so let me get rid of the Wizard as well. Save 5 tokens. This is my biggest shop purchase in a while. Black Friday up in here, but yeah. I need to get closer to full completion, so... it is what it is. Don't need Banana Farm or Ace, so... peace out. Should be a quick one. Blast is one of the easiest bosses on Underground. Okay, I lied about it being the easiest boss. Yeah, the stun is slightly worrying, so we have to watch out for that. Yeah, another fairly mundane run. You've seen this probably 10 times already. I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. Let's get this through in 30 seconds and less. Wide precision. Again, just to watch out for the overheat. It could be a bit scary. Oh, yeah, that got mega scary. My Glustrom can't even activate, so that was a mistake. More precision. Here comes overheat. Let's see. Are we cooked? TT? Nice. We're fine. I think that's the only worrying thing about Blast. I think that's the only time it also overheats. Let's move the beast so it can attack Blast. I think I was making it take slower. And again, GG easy. Stage 17. Definitely one of the faster stages. And let's see, are any of these worth picking up? I don't think so. Mermonkey maybe, but it's pretty expensive. So, Esoteric, it is. That's actually one I exchanged in the shop earlier, so Nice. And I think we'll keep the wizard in case maybe I want to check it out now. With max artifacts, we'll get rid of the Giga, because I don't think there's ever going to be a point where we can actually use that without breaking our game due to lag. And looks like I'm going to be taking the bottom route for Elite Blooners over here. Another 6 encounters, it looks like. Can probably skip 1 encounter over here to heal at this rest tile. And then 1 mini-boss for a guaranteed legendary. Hang on, you have a good point here. There's 2 campfires here. If I take that path, it's 9 balloon encounters, but minus 4 of them, because it's 2 each. Sadly, I have to get rid of a legendary. That would actually get me through the same amount of encounters, but I get more legendaries, because there's 1 here, and then 2 minigames, so plus 2 legendaries for the same amount of encounters. I guess we should take it. Alright, we'll take that middle path it is then. Recruit. If nothing's good here, I will just upgrade my wizard. I don't like these, and I don't really like these, alright. So Mentor it is then. Get closer to Archmage, I guess. Now, it doesn't matter anymore what level you skip in. Like, it doesn't matter if you skip here, or, say, the tile here. So I can be picky. I'm gonna skip Workshop. Let's just avoid any harder possible maps. Nothing good here. And obviously, we're not gonna skip the Legendary tile, so just hope it ain't too bad. Yeah, Bazaar, not too bad. And another one. Oh, we could do Legend of the Night. That's so enticing, but again, it's very hard to afford. So is there really a point? I can only get this in a mini-boss, I'm pretty sure. It's been a long time since we saw a ninja, so I'm gonna pick this up and see, I guess, how ninjas are. What monkey should we drop, though? Yeah, I guess we see enough of Bomb Shooter. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but we really don't need it. And this mini game is another Dark Dungeons, but thankfully least cash, so that goes easy. In fact, the hardest thing will be getting through those grueling 45 rounds. Well, this is plenty under the goal, and that should be enough. Actually, before that, I guess we could use... The only thing we're missing is the left lane, so let's drop a Wizzy down and see how it does against normal balloons. Right. It has Seeking. Oh, I can see over walls, too. Well, I gotta say, it's very cool looking, very cool looking. Basically, anything with zigzag projectiles will just look like a giant wall of stuff. Well, that was a nightmare. And we've got... I think I'll just take... It doesn't really matter again at this point. We'll take Flaming Puncherang. I don't think we need to see Boomerangs, because they're honestly not that great. So, drop ya. Legendary or bust. All commons. Alright, just pick a random one. And I think I actually changed my mind. Instead of healing at both campfires, I figured it's actually probably best to upgrade my artifact at this legendary rest tile. Reason being, like, play 2 extra encounters for the extra legendary. Like, the more I think about it, that's a pretty good ratio, all things considered. If I skip the legendary there, then I'll probably have to play more than 2 encounters to make up for that. You know what I mean, on average? Before this encounter ends, I actually just realized that my ninja that is in my party could maybe be useful for a Grand Sabo. Apparently, I've heard with this ability, it can actually, like, inherit the crit. So let me use the ability. Like, in case you don't know, every balloon comes out damaged, but I don't know if it's going to be visible to see, like, bads get damaged even more than that. But say the crit works on that 20% damage on, like, the incoming balloons, then it's possible, like, you might not even see the balloon show up. But you see it's critting, even though it's not attacking at all, so that's what I mean. I think it's just a crit from the Unspoken Heroes. I think that's the only crit artifact that applies to all monkeys. Let me just check. Yeah, 4 million pops. Maybe in a later encounter, we can maybe see it more clearly. Anyway, time to add another +1 to our party. Now, I didn't realize initially that you can upgrade common all the way to legendary. I thought it was just rare to legendary for legendary rest tiles, but I stand corrected. So I might as well just use the more efficient one, common to legendary, in case maybe in the shop I want to exchange this for more tokens. +1. And erosion, do we bank on the other 2 maps not being as hard as erosion? Sure. Let's go down to 1 life. Collect chest. I'll take Mighty Mulligan Rare. I think this allows us to be a little bit more picky in picking our tier 5 monkeys if we want those. So come on, nothing too hard, please. Alright. balance is good. So if I'm doing the math right with the Unspoken Heroes artifacts, with the Legendary, we're currently looking at a 500% crit. So is that not the case that if it already does at least 20% max HP, then the crit should go above 100? So we shouldn't see, like, a bad show up at all if it happens to get a crit on it. It's kind of funny to think about, because if it was a rare of Unspoken Heroes, which is like, what, 35%, then it'd come out like 90% damage, which would be visually easier. But hang on. I don't know if you saw there, but the pop count jumped up by 400k in that one go, and I don't see any bads coming out. I don't want to make assumptions, but I gotta assume we actually got the crit off on a bad. Because take a look, we're currently at 400% mob HP. If we think about the scaling of an F-Bat at this stage, it's gotta have at least, well, 400k HP. You just gotta stick to my word that it's working. I saw another spike of 500k there. Perhaps once you get every legendary of the game, I can maybe downgrade that artifact. But for now, with this ability active all the time, we should be seeing 10% less bad spawn, in theory. Time to gain back all our lives over here. And check out the minigame. There's only one out of the 3 that are actually challenging. This is the not challenging one. So we won't be here for long. Let's try Ninja. Not the middle path, but can I afford bottom path, please? Okay, barely. This is all my money. Well, let's hope it works. I'll play 1 round out, because I kind of want to see how much damage the sticky bombs do now. And is it... I don't know if that glitch is still in the game where you can land multiple stickies on a single target. But let's just take a look. Damage does not seem very good. Don't forget, I can always restart the game before beating a round if it looks like I'm actually going to die here. But thankfully, we have the easiest map in the world, Resort, so there is going to be enough time. And there's basically enough attack speed for it to be a mini Master Bomber. Have sticky on every single balloon at once. So damn, you really can't sell with any tower, can ya? And like I said, within the span of a single round, we are going to hit our pop goal. Question is, again, do I take it? Because look at those DDTs. They're kind of scary. Maybe a good idea to use Pat Fusty. Drop him down. We'll hold on until the round actually finishes. Look at all those unused stickies, by the way. So it makes me feel like you can't stack them, really. Is there a way I can see how much damage each explosion the sticky does? Not really. But, oh my god, we actually weren't going to beat that. Well, fine. Let's take the easy way out with another tower. The free tower. No fun allowed in here, ladies and gents. And I also just realized that if you leave auto start off, you can just let the time keep ticking, and the round won't play, which is kind of funny to think about. Unfortunately, this timer is in normal speed, so it's probably better for me to actually play the next round, so it takes like 3 times faster. And the end. What can we pick up here? I can reroll, but probably not. I'm trying to remember which of the artifacts I don't have right now of rares, because I know I have a rare of this one, so it's not efficient to actually pick this up. Like, again, in case I can upgrade a rare to a legendary somewhere. So I will maybe just do Battlefield Commission, because doesn't Pat Fusty start with level 20 instantly? So it literally does not matter at all with this artifact here. Now, I could be wrong here, but I think damage buffs in the middle of the game also apply to Grand Sabo, so we should actually see more than 25% on a bad, even if it doesn't crit. Like, look at that. That is the 60% damage phase. Am I not tripping? Like, let's see. That's 20%, 2 15s, another 2 20s, another plus 15. And press the ability now. And take a look and see. Yeah. That's, like, closer to 75% damage, honestly. So who cares about the crits, really? And you know what's weird is that the ability isn't active, but they still come out really damaged. Does that mean the ability somehow lasts longer than the, what the aura shows? Or actually, the more I look at it, maybe it's the V-Raptor damaging before it enters on screen. Maybe it needs to put further back so I can see more clearly. Anyway, GG. And I think I'll just skip this last count here. We don't technically need full lives ending each stage. Though it would be nice. Anything we can pick up at the shop? A lot of rares, but not legendary, so probably not. And what funny things can we do against Bloonarius? Got Alpine Run. I think with the fact that Blooners is an HP bar, it might be easier to see Sticky's damage to it. So let's try. Once again, the usual V-Raptor in the back to clean up. For good old reliability. Nice, we can get this for 2x damage, and let go. 500,000 HP on it, targeting strong. Let's see those sticky explosions go to work. Or maybe not go to work, because again, it doesn't. I don't think it really stacks, seeing as all of them are missing. Yeah, it's pretty rough, like 3,000 DPS. We consider that bad nowadays. And I figured I should let you know that the game is so unoptimized that this late into, like, Rogue Legends here, I basically have to reload my game after every 2 or 3 encounters because the lag gets so bad, and the game starts eating up insane amounts of memory. I don't think Ninja QE tested getting this deep into free play. At least that's just my guess. More precision. Oh, that was a really fast tier. Is that because the V-Raptor's in range now? No, actually maybe. Oh yeah, it's definitely a V-Raptor. If I set on strong, we're back. We're so back. Well, forget that. Oh crap. First, I could actually die there if I forgot to put it back on first. Ooh, close call. I'd actually prefer they don't give me good tier 5s here. And thankfully they did not, so let's pick up another one to our party. Our stats so far, in case you're curious. Okay, this stage here has a lot of campfires, at least the path I'm gonna take. It's Dread Bloon, and that path is going to be this way. We have a rest talk coming up already, so we're just gonna skip this encounter here. We're gonna take the left routes, go up this way for another rest tile, a mini game for another legendary, and through 2 shops. Also, I'm kind of curious. What does a sparkling mini boss do? I don't remember seeing that before. Does it just give legendaries at like the first goal? I don't know, but let me know if you do know. And let's recruit for this part here. Anything we want to take? Temples are no good to look at. I'm thinking maybe the Monkey Ace if I don't see anything good on my next roll here. Dark Champion might be interesting, but it's a bit expensive, so yeah. We'll go to the 402 Ace, which is probably going to be a lag machine, so we'll only use that like for the very ending. And we'll drop Power Lord, because nothing really much to see with the ability there. Sucks to have to skip an easy map of Resort, but gotta do what you gotta do here. In fact, wait a minute, I can skip the next 2 encounters, because, like, the rest tile is literally 2 encounters away. So that's pretty free. So I'm only gonna have to play 3 encounters this stage, and that's gonna be at the very end. Damn. Log skip. Next thing you know, we're gonna get put on Erosion on a map we have to play. All commons. Pick the one that does not nerf us. Now, I could reroll, but with Mighty Mulligan, I don't know if it's bugged, but, like, it doesn't let you do it more than 1 time. So I don't know if I want to use my Mulligan on that, you know what I mean? Skip again. Another chest. Again, I probably want to use it for instas. And wow, we're out of common stick. I guess there's only 4 artifacts left that they're giving us a token, which is not a good idea to take because these exchange for 3 tokens in the shop instead. I'll take Absolute Ability. It nerfs my monkeys, but it makes my Grand Sabo have more uptime. So I'd like to have the legendary of that next if possible. Once again, at this rest tile, healed full. And what mini game here? Oh, Dark Dungeons. And this is actually the challenging one, because we have to beat all of these rounds here, all 45 of them. Well, buckle in, because this is actually going to be a pretty exciting one. Difficult enough, too, that yes, I think I'm going to be forced to use Meta Towers here. So V-Raptor for sure. I think last time I liked putting it here. Yeah, this round is identical to what I did last time. Well, let's be a bit conservative and send a couple rounds out at a time. Can probably start sending more out once I get my V-Raptor reloaded, so I can merge it, or just get multiple of them for reliability reasons. But again, not sending too much out at once is also good for lag reasons. We're currently on 200% balloon scaling, by the way. On extra maps, they nerf the balloon scaling, so if we were playing on easy map, maybe closer to like 400%. Also, those purples do not inspire confidence, making me a little bit wheezy looking at them. And wow, bads are actually getting to the first corner. That is concerning. They don't have glue, though. I think that's the main culprit. Alright, second beast now. Don't leak the purples, please. Why did they spawn in this round? I don't get it. So stick it here. I don't think I'm gonna merge it. Yeah, don't merge it, don't merge it. Let's actually get another sub, okay? Now that we have the reload off, there we go, 302. And that should give double damage immediately. And at this point, I don't think it'd be a silly idea at all to go for a Grand Sabo. I need about $50,000. Once I get that, what I could do is, like, during the uptime of it, just send all the rounds out for, well, crazy amounts of damage. Although, considering I can't pick boosts in a race mode, I don't know how much they are giving of damage. Yeah, we have no temporary boosts in a race, so it actually might not be as good as I thought. I'm gonna merge the birds too, because they are so laggy. If we turn the 3 birds into 1, it should be a little bit smoother. I'm hoping. Even when trying my hardest, avoiding the lag is inevitable. 137? Oh, we're starting to fall behind a little bit. Time to do another beast. Yeah, I think we need 24 out of 24 on the bottom one there. What you're also seeing at this point is minimum 2 times speed on the game, because I don't want to subject you to what I am currently witnessing, which is absolute lag madness. Probably still lag madness with multiple times speed, but should be easier in your eyes a little bit. Oh yeah, that top side is looking rough. Another druid then, another druid. This is actually really scary here. Okay, maybe I should move my 24 out of 24 bit up. I think we actually need the help. Yeah, here. Here hits both lanes, although it takes a while for it to enter the second part though, but this is, yeah, I need it. I need it. Close call, close call. Anyway, there's the G-Sabo. I'll be a bit conservative, maybe send out like 8 rounds at once at the end. Anyway, it's G-Saboing time. Press the ability, send the last 8, and I am not gonna be excited for the lag incoming here. But let's see how much the Grand Sabo can rack up in 8 rounds worth of balloon spawns. Okay, about 14 million, 15 million or so before the game ends. Why not just drop the ODS for fun? It can't get any worse, right? The lag. Top 10 moments before disaster, possibly? Well, let's see. I don't think I regret dropping it at all. It's a very mesmerizing dart pattern that we got. Again, with the zigzag projectiles. It's like leaving a trail of darts behind, like in a swirl. I bet it goes pretty hard. Damage? 150k, okay. I think with Sky Shredder, we'd see a lot more than that. This year looks like about the end, though. I still cannot get over the amazing pattern that is the ace. Can't believe I never checked that out before. Anyway, smash the goal. Definitely gonna have to reload my game after that one. Ooh, which of these do I want? This is probably the last one that's a DPS increase. If you do the math, this is a double damage buff, the 11% damage, 1 in 10 chance, but 75% attack reload still gives you a small DPS increase. And I think it works like Unspoken Heroes on the Grand Sabo, which means, yes, combined with Unspoken Heroes now means like 2 in 10 chance of not seeing the balloon come out at all. In theory, that is. $600k damage on that one bad spawn, by the way. Another quick peek at the shop, nothing. Moving on. Watch closely. Perfect map to see the Grand Sabo in action. With no towers hitting the entrance. Any bad spawns? Yep, 500k damage right there. Starting off at, once again, 60% damage. Sadly, you can really only go so far, though. Like, with the limited rounds and balloon encounters. Like, with the temporary boost, we've got 8 precisions times 15, so 120% damage. If the rounds were long enough, I guarantee you there would be a point where, like, the base damage would be high enough, percentage base damage, to, like, one-shot everything without a crit. But that day will not be today, I don't think. And again, quick peek at the shop. Nope, all rares. What map for Dreadbone here? Winter Park. Should be another again, easy one. Alright, so we saw the ODS briefly in that Dark Dungeons game, but here, I think we can give it its own showcase. Can we do all the Dreadbone damage with the ODS? I'll do a Gluestorm too for +6 damage. Pat Fussy's ability can reach wide. So here I think it's far enough away that it doesn't get the MIB debuff. And like, oh, not even a V-Raptor for like, security. Just ODS. Although, okay, I could have used the mid buff actually for the DTs here. But it's okay, we got Gluestorm coming very soon. Which again, hopefully shouldn't be taking too much more damage away than the And then the ace here. Here we go. Damage, yep. It's getting the Pat Fussy buff. That's nice. The damage, I think, is only really good if we ace micro it. Hang on, let me do some figure infinite micro. Let's try 15% more damage. And let me try to see if I can keep the ace in the top right corner. And let me show you how much more damage it can do, as opposed to if I wasn't microing. You can hardly even make out the ace right now. But I'm trying. Back to infinite. Oh, DT's leaking. Guess the glue stream doesn't have full uptime. Uh-oh. 8% more damage. Okay, we're gonna need a druid back there. And that might have ruined everything. No, so much for the ace showcase. I had to get the druid for cleanup, but in doing so, it just did half of the damage that the OES did in 3 seconds. Well, that was short but sweet. Unless the inst is a Grand Sabo, I'm likely taking Mighty Mulligan Legendary. Not gonna lie, it's really enticing to try the Mad, because I only have Rocket Storm right now. I've never upgraded it, too expensive, but I gotta get closer to full completion. And there's stage 9. Teen. Stay tuned for stage 20 and beyond, because once again, we genuinely do not have much to go until we finish all legendary artifacts, 100% completion. Doing a quick count, we've got 8 rows, 65, 64 artifacts out of 69, and 62 of which are legendary, so only 6 more to collect before we are done. Once again, friendly reminder to check out the Legends playlist, where you can find all episodes of this Chimps run, as well as catch all future ones. And once again, if you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it a lot if you use code ISAB in the shop, if you want to support what I do. See you in the next episode of Legends.